This game is home to a lot of really fucking retarded people. One of the biggest idiot copes that I see in the LFG Discord where they talk about the classes or on Reddit is that recon las guns are bad. Anyone who tells you this is, again, someone you can safely fucking ignore. So, this build has 1 to 2 free skill points. You can drop kill zone for something like Competitive Urge. I would do that. I think that's better for like Auric Maelstrom. You could also use Determined if you want suppression immunity. You can swap a few things around. I'm not using Onslaught because using this weapon to kill armored enemies is fucking stupid, and that's probably why you think it's bad. So, as for the actual weapon build, I would use it something like this. I would use Headhunter, Dum Dum, range critical strike chance, and you can either do Maniac or Flak. I think Maniac is more important for this specific gun. Now, let me show you this in action. So the kill time is not as good as an auto gun, but it's not terrible either, as you can see. Like, it's really not terrible, actually. And if you look at the ammo, we have 768. We gain about 8 bullets back. Yeah, we gain about 8 bullets back. Yeah, no, exactly 8. I'm sorry. We gain exactly 8 bullets back for our kill. Now, this is where all this crit is important, because this is the kind of weapon that actually benefits a lot from Shock Trooper. Why does it benefit a lot from Shock Trooper? Well, for the simple fact that, like most auto guns, it doesn't crit normally. When it does crit, it crits in bursts of 2, as you can see. So every crit is actually 2 ammo saved. It's also a massive damage increase. So, how much crit can you reasonably get with something like this? Well, you can get 5% base, you can get 5% on the weapon, so that's 10%. Then you can get another 5% from the node on the right side of the tree, that's 15. Then Headhunter to get to, you know, this is going to give you at least 5% after your first shot. So now you're talking 20-ish% crit. But this will, because it shoots so much, you're going to be getting more like 10-15% off of this. And then if we go back to the tree, you could run this with Reciprocity, but I just tend not to. So this weapon tends to rock about 35-40-ish% crit chance just before you start doing like any craziness with it. Dum Dum is pretty much required. And yeah, that combines into an actually pretty good weapon. Focus target with this high of crit lets you actually, even if I don't body shot, or if I only body shot things, actually do pretty substantial damage. Now remember, you have 100 bullets in the magazine, and you get 8 back per kill. So as long as 10 elites die, you get 80% of the magazine back. You're probably going to kill maybe 4, maybe 5-ish elites per magazine, and while you're reloading, hopefully your teammates kill a few more for you. This weapon should not be having ammo problems. If you have ammo problems with a recon las gun, you fucking suck. Your aim is bad, you are a garbage player, and I don't want to hear it. You are noob, and you need to use the aim labs. Now, as a secondary thing, I want to talk about this one, the shitty blue one. This weapon fucking sucks. Don't use this. This is where people go wrong. They try to use this weapon. Yeah, this one is bad. Because this one just munches down ammo and does, like, less DPS than the other one. And it's far harder to build your survivalist to the point where you're going, like, ammo positive. The other one is just better because it takes less shots to kill. Yeah, as you can see, it can take like 20-30 shots. It is more a thing of this weapon fucking sucks. Just use the brown one, the slow brown one. Also, why not Infernus? Because Infernus fucking sucks. Let me show you this. Anything that you could reasonably stack Infernus on, you will kill before Infernus actually contributes much of anything. And even when you do proc it, look, 6 burning is only 80 damage. Infernus is an awful blessing, and it's getting its own video. I'm sick of seeing people using it. People think here's what people think. They are going to use this blue one, and they're going to do something like this. This is why people think Infernus is good, because they think they're going to do some shit like this, where they're going to stack it all the way up. And even when you do that, it's only like 200 damage. You know, it's like whatever. You are not going to monitor your crits to do stuff like this where you can, like, measure your kills. This is completely impractical. This is completely garbage. And even when you try to do it with all these numbers that you wouldn't normally see, it still fucking sucks. Whereas using this setup with Headhunter lets you crit more often, which lets you save more ammo, and it makes you go slower. That's a big thing with this weapon. Treating it, remembering that it's an actual fucking las gun and not an auto gun is pretty important. You know, it's not the kind of weapon that you can just, like, spray at their body. You actually need to hit a couple headshots. But yeah, I don't know. People are just fucking bad, and they're stupid, and they suck.